Hey everybody, welcome back to World Warships with Hawk USMC of Legion Gaming. Quick recruiting message. Um, we are looking for some more people to do clan battles with, especially on the weekends. Um, so if you're interested, just go ahead and apply to the clan on any server. Anyway, so we are in not the Yueyang. It, for whatever reason, the replay calls it the Yueyang, except with an A instead of an E. Whatever. We are in the Yueyang tier 10. And we are running radar. I like running radar in this. It is a lot of fun, especially if you have a secondary one with smoke. It's kind of like doing the same thing with a minnow, but definitely be more aggressive. So we are on Trident Domination. Kind of, I've learned to play a little more guarded at the beginning till I see where everybody decides they want to go. Um, just honestly, people like to hide behind rocks and do whatever. And so it's like I'm not gonna extend myself further than my support is going to push up, depending on, of course, the ship that I'm in. Um, I'm just trying to get up here right now to see who touches A. Uh, Maybe get an early look at where ships are going, but not touching A myself. So we see shots coming in, so I'm looking to see who, why, because somebody got spotted. So the Montana was spotted at some point. Unsure by whom at this rate, but trying to gauge, looking at my radar coverage, just kind of gauge a distance from him. So we're like 15 kilometers from his outside detection, but he can be detected up to 17 kilometers. So we are going to go into A now and kind of looking, maybe throw some area denial torps here, which is a good idea because as you'll see, a lot of the enemy is going to pop up around this gap, including a very nasty looking Jacksonville right there. So I'm not entirely sure why he didn't pop his uh, radar right then. Maybe he already used it. I don't know. So it's at this point we realize, hey, there's a Jaeger over there. So now we know who was spotting the Montana. Get some good hits here on the Kremlin. Don't think I catch any on the Republic, because I think he saw them in time. Was able to split the cat. So we're coming over here to help the Jacksonville, which turns out to not need it. Unfortunately, our second line of torpedoes missed. Thought about shooting at him. No, radar, but he's gone. So, not entirely sure at this point why the enemy did not shoot at me, like, at all. The Republic has a shot, the Kremlin had a shot, and the Zakharov definitely has a shot. The Utrecht is focusing the Jacksonville, I think. Not really sure what he's doing. But, as Murphy Law says, never interrupt the enemy while they're making a mistake. He's going. Yep, he's going after the Jacksonville again. So we're going to try and do some more area denial. I was hoping this Kremlin would push out, but he's already stopping. Fortunately, I don't think this Libertad's going to survive very long. Yep, nope. There he goes. And he's gone too anyway. Nope, might as well throw some torps that way. Excuse me. All right. So the GQ Johnny is working on B with the Fletcher now coming in, which is good, but the other Fletcher is not spotted. There he is. Yeah, he's almost dead. So Utrecht is tucked in. Jayville has decided to disappear. And, oop, got another hit. Who'd we hit? Probably the Jacksonville. So far, so good. We've got 2 caps. We are up on ships. We still have 2 destroyers, so there are 1, which is very good for us. And I'm trying to get over here to help capture B. Just kind of leaving those 2 cruisers off. We got 5 ships over here by A, not really doing a whole lot, so whatever. We're going to come over here and help out with the other side. And here's where things will start to get just a little bit hairy. Yeah, Jacksonville's shooting at us, but there we go. Oh, look at that ricochet. Wasn't that fun? And there's torpedoes from the Fletcher as he departs this world. Just lost our Kremlin. That Thor's going to become a pain in the butt here shortly. Nope, somebody's doing some work over at A. So we are looking. First time using our radar. So he's not going to come out. He's coming in. So we'll go ahead and get some torpedoes in the gap there. It's slightly different angles. Hopefully catch something. Ooh, looky there. That's where that awful shimma came up. So I'm going to start playing a little more aggressive because we know the shimma's there and I've got a Fletcher to back me up. Unfortunately, the shimma will spot the torch for the Yamato. But he's definitely a ship that needs to be put down. So we get 2 hits on the Yamato. Ooh, camera's getting a little rambunctious there, eh? Now, I don't know how to take over the camera angles, but won't matter anyways because we're done with that. And he goes and beaches himself. Unfortunately for us, that is going to spoil our torpedo solution. And there is the Thor. He's about to become a Thor in my side. Yeah. He was just waiting for us. Just waiting for us. Yep, those missed the Yemi. We are now in radar range, and there it is. And now it's time to go evasive. I'm trying to get out of range. Because he absolutely will wreck us. We've lost our Fletcher somewhere in the midst of that. People are still, they're chasing the Republic up to the north. Not really sure what's going on there. But they get him, so now they can start coming over here and helping the rest of the team would be great. If you haven't been keeping track, we are now at 140,000. Yes, 140,000 spotting damage. And all right, I had a quick mute there as my daughter popped in. But we're hoping we can get the Yamato or the Thor now, because I expect them to start pushing towards B. Don't have any more torpedo reload boosters, unfortunately. But we got to hold the cap. I mean, we're doing good, but we're even on ships for the most part. Unfortunately, I'm basically our only advantage the way our team is playing. Unfortunately, it has been mostly feeling like extended weekends, as this was done on played on Tuesday. But it's just like I haven't had a great game since like Thursday or Friday. Uh, anyway, people keep interrupting, but got to truck through this or we'll never get it done. Still just trying to keep out of the way, keep an eye on people. Really just burning my radars at this point because they're not really useful. He's out of range. Though, for some reason, it seemed like I was spotting him even though he was out of radar range. I don't know. Maybe that was just coincidence. I'm not really sure at this point. I'm not really sure what either of these guys are doing. It's like they keep, like, it's not that narrow of a channel, but they seem to keep beaching. No. Well, I mean, we can tell how the game's going to go from here because they are so spread out. There's no way they're going to get anywhere in any amount of time. So I basically take my time with a store here. We got Combat Scout. We are up to 148,000, 149, 150. And we're just racking up the damage here as far as uh, damage on our spotting. Got some good hits for our second kill. And here we're just going to go and take the cap just for funsies because we're basically going to run out of time anyway before I could ever get up there. At this point, I was basically hoping maybe one or two more of our ships would go down so I could get up there. But spoiler alert, not going to happen. He's in half health. So basically now we're just waiting out the time, hoping we get some more cap points before we get there. 113,000 damage on our own, plus 159 on our spotting damage. Not bad. Like I said, I mean, it's not a really over the top game, but you know, I take it where I can get it because I had a really good Haveros game. It came down to myself and Nishima, and I died, and there was like 4 or 5 of them left. So it was him and I trying to salvage something, and but by then it was too late. They had all the caps. They had pretty much everything. So now we're just trying to get some points here. Which we do. 114,000 and 115,000 right there. And so our final tally here, we got 116.8. So we'll take that. We did not get I think we got a first class. We did not get the expert. Of course, we took top of the team, 2.4K, and 160,000 spotting damage. So, all in all, great game. It was a lot of fun, and hope you all enjoyed it, and we will catch y'all out there on the next one.